you know all the stories they tell about how you can meet your future husband at these events? Yeah, I'm gonna look good. Hello. Welcome to Sarah and Kaitlyn. Clearly it's just me, Sarah, and you are on Sarah and Kaitlyn. We are your best friends. Today I'm going to be telling you why I transferred schools. When thinking about why I'm doing this video, it's really for two reasons. One, it's to share my experience, why I transferred schools after my freshman year of college. And two, it's for any of you who have the same journey or who are fearing making this decision and you kind of need somebody to relate to give you some strength in a moment that is very scary, risky, and could lead to failure. I would like for you to listen in order to honestly have a happy ending and feel like you're not alone, because we all like that. Let's go back 4 years ago. I'm entering my senior year of high school, and I was one of the rare ones who already knew where she was going to college. I was going to Southeastern University, a private Christian school in Florida. I already knew by December that I was accepted into Southeastern University, so I was done. My last semester of high school, I was set. I already knew where I was going. It was easy to get into. I was all good. A lot of people were still struggling on what school to go to, what major to pick. And here I was, I knew I wanted to be a marketing major. I wanted to go to Southeastern. I already had everything figured out for the most part. Oh, Mia. Okay, please just get used to my cat being there. I'm not gonna move her. Fast forward, now it's time. Fall has come. I'm a typical freshman at Southeastern. I'm excited for the next 4 years of my life. I'm gonna find my boyfriend here. He's gonna become my husband. He's gonna be hot. We're gonna have a fun college story, okay? Then I'm gonna have friends. They're all gonna be my bridesmaids. My cat. We're gonna have the best, cutest memories. I'm actually not being sarcastic. I'm not also alluding to that, you know, that didn't come from this school. I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking. I'm so excited. Meanwhile, I've been looking on Pinterest. I've picked out everything I want for my dorm room. Go on Facebook page. I go on the Southeastern class of 21 to find my future roommate. Oh my goodness, I end up meeting the best girl. Her name is Whitney. I'm not kidding. The Lord blessed me with her. We're gonna be friends forever. She's getting married in December. Wait, no, December. Getting married in January. It's freshman year. I get there. Here I am in these pictures. I'm getting my dorm ready.
Our room, when we film videos, this room does.
Yeah, I take some cute pics with my dad, my family. I got tan so that I would look really cute for my freshman year. And then we have the first week of school, the first week of college. I didn't cry at all. When my parents first dropped me off, it was weird. There was these boxes that we used to move me in and they didn't take them back. So it's like, what do I do with these boxes? Like, I'm just in a dorm room. So it's that weird feeling that you'll understand if you've already passed your freshman year of college of, wow, I have a car, but I don't feel free. It's just this weird feeling. Okay, we have our first event. It's the first night of being on campus and it's like, I don't know, it was just to meet new students. Right off the bat, it's already getting overwhelming. All the girls are doing their makeup and we're putting on cute outfits because of course, you know all the stories they tell about how you can meet your future husband at these events? Yeah, I'm gonna look good. Even though you don't know anybody, everybody just already off the bat, hey, what's your name? What's your name? What major are you? I'm this. What year are you? I'm this. It was just the same thing over and over for the first 2 weeks and obviously so on and so on every time you meet a new person. Night one, turned out to be horrible for me, only because no guys went up to me. My expectations were flattened. It just wasn't all the hype that I thought. And then night 2 comes around and we have another event, and basically there's an event every single night. For me, who's an outgoing person, I still do get overwhelmed when I feel like I'm not having much one-on-one conversations. It's just a bunch of hustle and bustle, and it's like I gotta do makeup, I gotta get ready, I gotta look cute. Also, like this pressure to look good for a guy to pick you up. I've also met other freshmen who they just focused on friendships. They weren't thinking about guys, and I'm really proud of them because that's how I wish I was. But for some reason, my little squad, we were thinking about guys and we were thinking about looking cute. That's how it started off for the first few weeks. Guys that I thought were hot, as time went on, like I started hearing not good things about them. I started experiencing not good things about them. It was like, here we had the website, which showed all these perfect pictures, and then we had the real culture, and it was just different. Not worse, just different. And some people really freaking love that school, which I love. I'm just telling you my experience and why I transferred. I'm having a great time with my friends. We're making a lot of good memories. We're going to get boba. We're going to the cafeteria together to eat together, doing weekend trips every once in a while. So it's good. Around the middle of the year, it started not being so good in my own emotional, personal life. One thing I really struggled was I felt that my security and my confidence was genuinely coming from the amount of guys that would talk to me, and the amount of guys that were looking at me, and that started to become the focal point and the anchor of where my confidence was laying. And so imagine just waking up every morning, it's like you don't feel like putting on makeup, you don't feel like putting on a cute outfit, but because at this school it's typical to look presentable all the time, I'm doing it anyways. And so it's just every single day I'm getting more exhausted of being something and feeling some way that I'm usually not. There were many nights in my dorm where let's say Whitney was going to hang out with somebody, I'd probably be crying in my dorm because I felt so alone. I started getting exhausted. I felt like I couldn't escape. All I had, my own escape, was my little dorm room. I really felt trapped in my head, like physically, like working out. I would have to wear a certain kind of outfit. It couldn't be too inappropriate. I felt like, because it felt weird wearing a gym outfit that was like comfy and like just a sports bra and shorts, because if I walk past a professor or like a student, I'm gonna see him in the cafeteria like an hour later. So just this feeling of not an independent lifestyle that I had been craving and dreaming of. There I am, it's around December time, and I'm sitting on the steps outside of my hall, and I was just looking down this one road where all the students just constantly walk back and forth by. I was just like, I can't see myself walking on that one sidewalk for 3 more years. And it was a scary thought, guys, because that thought means something might change. I might transfer. I didn't tell anybody about that thought, and a week goes by and I'm at Starbucks and I text Kaitlyn, who I have this channel with, and I say, I might consider transferring to UF. When your friend sends you something like that, you know your friends. It's like, okay, that would be so amazing, but you're also 90% sure that it's just a hype idea and it's not gonna happen. I'm sure that's how Kaitlyn felt. But I start looking into it. I'm a doer. I start researching everything I need to do to transfer to UF. I changed my whole schedule for the rest of my freshman year. I realized, okay, I'm gonna go to the community college in Gainesville. I'm gonna finish up my second year, my AA there, and then I'm gonna apply to UF and finish my bachelor's at UF for the next 2 years. I remember being so nervous to tell my freshman year roommate, Whitney, that I was transferring. I was literally so nervous. I don't know why. I just felt sad that I was like disappointing people who I'd planned more of a future with. I also knew that good friends would really just respect your journey and support your journey, so that was the balance with that. Girl, you make me feel some type of way. I'm just so grateful that 2 years ago, past Sarah made a very risky decision that, although it felt risky, I had this peace about. I knew that for big things to happen, you need to take risk and you need to be uncomfortable. It's just so weird looking back that I really took leaps of faith to end up at UF, and I signed a lease for my junior year, hoping that I would get into UF. Like, I signed a lease for a whole year. If I didn't get into UF, I'd have this apartment, but I wouldn't know what to do with it because I didn't get into UF. But no, God's plan was for me to be in Gainesville. My whole freshman year of college, I didn't ever find a church I connected to. I didn't feel this connection to get connected to any clubs or to make permanent decisions there, to make Lakeland, Florida my home. Although my game plan was to join clubs, to be a part of everything, I ended up not feeling like it. And that in itself was God moving through me, because if I would have really became connected to a church or had a boyfriend even, it would have made leaving so much harder. I made it into the University of Florida. Out of this whole transition was birthed this YouTube channel, which, by the way, I had thought about a YouTube channel since my freshman year while I was at Southeastern. I got a camera and I tried, but there was nothing, there was no content to be made there. There I was sophomore year with Kaitlyn. We're just talking about our futures. We're talking about the struggle for her at times, because when you are at a good school like that, you are just hit with kids who have already started businesses, came up with these inventions. Their resume is insane and you just can't help but be discouraged. You're just a kid who graduated high school with an honors diploma, and like that was hard enough. And it's like, how did these other kids already make it so far? I said, we don't have to wait on the acceptance and approval of jobs and professors and grades to tell us that we're great. Let's just start. Mia, please. Start a YouTube channel, Kaitlyn. We literally have 2 different personalities, 2 different ways of seeing the world and experiences that would make for a great channel that would seriously just relate to other friends and people who go through the same things as us. Out of that little conversation was birthed the idea of a YouTube channel together. Almost 2 years later, this channel is growing. It's gonna get huge. Not huge for just numbers, like huge in impact, culture change. We want to impact little middle schoolers who think that they have to drink, have sex, and curse to be cool and have fun. Girls in college who have these relatable struggles that they feel like they're so alone and not normal for, but hey, we do the same thing, we think the same thing. I have my dog Nala, my best friend. I ended up with my boyfriend because of circumstances that had to do with the transferring situation. And so even that is like, Lord, thank you, because I have the best boyfriend in the world. Looking back, life just would have not turned out the same. I took the craziest risk. I did something non-traditional. But when you have God on your side, when you have the peace of God that says, just trust me, just trust me, just trust me over and over and over again on your hardest nights, you can do it. And don't let anybody tell you that because your parents have money, or because your parents don't have money, or because you have this beginning or you didn't have this beginning, that you don't deserve an amazing future. People who tell you that are bitter. I'm not kidding, they're bitter. The Lord has an amazing life for you regardless of your circumstances, and actually because of your circumstances. And so reach out to me on Instagram if you want to talk about it. If you are in the middle of a scary possible transition, you are scared to make the jump, you are scared of what people will think, of what your friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend or your parents will think, DM me. I will pray for you, and we will just talk, which I suggest for you to do with a friend, if not me, or with a parent. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed watching my real, raw, and honest thoughts about it and my experience, please like the video. Do subscribe so you can just be part of this real channel. We love you so much here at Your Best Friends, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.